Welcome to Career Practitioner Conversations. This podcast is presented by the National Career Development Association. Hello, and thank you for joining us. I'm Melissa Venable, NCDA Director of Professional Development, and I am talking today with NCDA President Marty Apodaca. Welcome back to the podcast, Marty.
Hi, Melissa. Thank you so very much. Always an honor to be here and to work with you. And yeah, I'm happy to be back.
It is great to have you here. I know your schedule is crazy. You're doing lots of travel. You're seeing state CDAs this coming week and doing all kinds of great career development work. So thanks so much for being here to talk about the conference, which is why we are here today. We're going to preview the NCDA 2025 Global Career Development Conference. And this event is coming up soon, June 18th through the 20th in Atlanta, Georgia. And those of you that have attended before, you may realize that there's a theme. Those of you that haven't know that each conference has a theme, and each president gets to select that during their year in this role. So, Marty, why don't you kick us off telling us about your theme this year and why you selected it?
Yeah, of course. And thank you for the question, Melissa. So this theme was actually developed last year around January or February, and the theme is autonomy to change, evolving and adapting career development in revolutionary times. And this has been on my mind for quite some time because, wow, yes, we are definitely living in revolutionary times. And last year, I was just kind of forecasting the changing landscape of career development, just how we are really evolving and adapting our field. Primarily, AI was a big forecast for this. And now, I mean, we're just seeing just huge changes to the field of career, to workforce development. Currently, we have about 130,000 displaced federal workers. By the end of the summer, that number is looking to grow to 250,000. So this has major implications on the labor market, on people's identity. And so that autonomy to change is us giving ourselves permission to adapt and pivot when needed.
And little did we know, or maybe we did know because we've been doing this for a long time, when you picked this theme. So we've had so much change come since then, since you decided on this topic. So it's something that's always with us.
Right. And honestly, Melissa, I could not have predicted how salient this theme would be in today's day and age. It was just, it was kind of, something that was near and dear to my heart. And right now we're seeing it play out.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to all the speakers and the components of the conference. What can attendees expect? What are some of the highlights you want to make sure that they're aware of?
Yeah, and so I am really thrilled with our speaker selection that we have. So, and again, these were decided last year before everything kicked off this year, but two of our speakers are actually our Canadian partners. So, our introductory speaker is going to be Sonny Wong, and he is involved heavily in CEREC and does a lot of work in Canada. Our keynote speaker for the second day, which is a very important day because this will take place over Juneteenth, is Dr. Marian Higgins. And I just cannot wait for the message that she's going to deliver to our membership on that day. And then closing us out is going to be JP Michel. And again, he's another one of our Canadian partners. So I'm really thrilled about the speaker selection and the messages that are going to be happening. Also, something that I'm really proud of is NCDA, we're sticking true to our roots in that career development work is social justice work. So we have a whole DEI symposium lined up that attendees can definitely take part of. And I really hope that you can take away just some great messages from that. And also, I mean, we're in historic Atlanta, which was one of the key cities of the civil rights movement. And to have this conference in Atlanta with the DEI track during Juneteenth, there's just so much that people can experience by going to this conference.
You're really leading into my next question, Marty,
Okay.
which is great. What are the big takeaways? How do you hope someone coming to this conference will be changed from the experience?
So, what I really, really hope from this conference is that attendees will walk away with a sense of hope, with a sense of connection, with a sense of belonging, with a sense of the work that we're doing is important. Every conference that I attend, I always leave with a sense of unity, with a fire of inspiration that is there, just seeing the passion from everybody. And so it's one of those intangibles, right? Like you can't really put it like into words, but ultimately, I hope people leave with that feeling, the feeling of connectedness, the feeling of hope for us as a profession and just for our future within career development. And I just hope that attendees get to make those connections, the collaborations, and just leave feeling reinvigorated for the work that we do.
And for those who can't attend in person, there is a virtual option as
Yes,
well.
yes, that is right. So, and again, we know traveling to a conference is definitely a privilege, and it's a privilege that not all of us get to embark upon. But for those of you that can't attend in person, yes, we do have a great virtual option with a lot of different programming on there. So that way you could still be part of the event.
So, Marty, tell us what's new with the conference this year and what's going to be different about the format than what we've experienced in the past.
Yeah, definitely. And Melissa, thank you very much for that question. What I'm really excited about this year for the conference is that we're going to be hosting mini series during the conference. And these are a little bit different. So we currently have 5 different mini sessions, and the themes are AI, community, leadership, lived experiences and stories, and then also resilience. What makes these sessions different is that these are just 25-minute presentations. So this will allow a person to attend multiple different mini sessions on what they're interested in. And it's a little bit of a different conference experience. And I'm excited that we're rolling it out this year to see how our attendees respond to it and if it's meaningful for them. And I have a feeling it will be. I'm very excited about the AI and the story because my background is narrative therapy. I'm all about the power of storytelling within career development. So I really hope people can take away some valuable information from these mini sessions.
And I'm excited about this format change too, Marty. We're going to have the regular sessions. We're going to have the keynotes. We're going to have roundtables as we've had in the past. But you're right, this new shorter format with some specific tracks are going to provide a wide range of things for people depending on what their interest is and, kind of what their work is like right now.
Right. And it's kind of fun because within an hour's time frame, you could learn a little bit about AI and then you can go to a workshop on resilience and just get a richer and a deeper conference experience too.
And it's all connected. All these topics really are connected at some level.
Oh my goodness, yes, there's a thread that interweaves all of them. So this is exciting and I'm really happy that people get this opportunity as well.
Fantastic. Before I let you go, Marty, again, I know schedule's a busy one. What kind of reflections do you have right now on your time as NCDA president? Are there goals or accomplishments that you've had in the last part of your year? Your year ends in October 1st. So, what would you like to share with us in advance of the conference?
Yeah, definitely. And thank you for the opportunity to talk about this. So one thing that I'm really happy about is I got to form an AI task force that put together some really wonderful resources for our membership in a timely manner. So AI is one of those issues that I like to describe. It's like the toothpaste is out of the tube. There's no putting it back. It's here. So we as a profession, we need to learn how to adapt to it and also how to teach our clients how to use this as well. So on the NCDA website is a whole resource page going over the definition of AI, the ethical implications, bridging the technological gap, impact of AI on the workforce. I mean, it's just rich in information. And my hope is that this isn't a static project. I really want this to live on and just kind of fold the AI task force into our technology group because this work is something that we're going to have to continue to do in order to evolve as a profession. And Melissa, two other things that I wanted to talk about that I feel we handled very successfully with the changes to DEI at the federal level. It made us come together as an organization to kind of ask that question, what do we do about this? Our work is social justice, as I had mentioned previously, and I think our membership were really looking to us for guidance during this time. And so what we did is we came together as an organization and put out a message clearly outlining where we stood. And that message said that we support DEI, that we're not backing away, we're not hiding it at the conference. And unfortunately, there's going to be a portion of our membership that aren't able to attend merely because their institutions, they see that we're supporting DEI and they said no. So within that messaging, one thing that we did is we hosted two town halls that were open to all of our membership. And we just kind of outlined our commitment to the work that we do. We had Dr. Bluestein come and say a powerful message for our membership. And we also had breakout rooms where people could connect, could talk, and to just really come together in a very vulnerable moment for all of us. And one thing that really touched me, there was a gentleman that actually attended both town halls, and he kind of stuck around a little bit after the town hall ended, and he said that this felt healing. And for me, that was beautiful because that's what we need in this moment is that connection, the unity, and to come together, heal during this time. And another event that I got to partake in was the North American Career Week. And this was a partnership between NCDA and our Canadian friends, SARIC, and also an organization from the UK. And what we did is we all discussed our initiatives around advocacy within career development. And advocacy is so important. Our government relations committee has been instrumental in keeping us up to date, sharing updates, tracking policies, procedures that are affecting our work, and being that vocal group that can help progress career development. And just really on a personal note, I am so grateful for the opportunity to build relationships. Melissa, honestly, like that is what I am most proud of with this presidency is all the relationships that I've got to develop and to sustain. My travel to Egypt has been just, I mean, life-changing. And life-changing in the fact that I got to experience a completely different culture, but then build relationships there. I was just really astonished my first trip there, the people that I met, the warmth, the generosity. But then coming back the second time, a friend that I made, whenever he saw me, he ran up and he gave me a hug and he said, "It feels like no time has passed at all." And for me, I mean, I just, oh, it just makes me grateful to be in this role and to be able to just build bridges across not only the US, but across the globe. And so I am very grateful for that.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing that. And I think that's what our conference feels like. A lot of times we see
Yes.
each other once a year, all of us, NCDA, and it's like no time has passed. We're all catching up, and it's a very supportive environment and lots of relationship building there as well. So excited for your year as it continues into the fall. And want to thank you again, Marty, so much for being here and helping us get the word out about the conference through the podcast. I look forward to seeing you soon in Atlanta.
Melissa, same. And again, too, like we get to do these fun things, podcasts and see each other virtually. But whenever you get to see somebody in person, it just is, there's a whole different feel. And for those of us that, this might be our 13th, NCDA conference, and we get to go and see our connections that we've made throughout the years, it's such a wonderful feeling. And for our first timers that are coming to the conference, I encourage you, talk to people, go up, make those connections. It's a feeling like none other because it feels like home. Like this is our home. These are our people. So please embrace it, welcome it. And if you see me around, please come up, say hi. I'm always willing to chat, give a hug if needed. And so I look forward to seeing you in Atlanta.
Great advice. Thanks so much, Marty.
Thank you, Melissa.